Welcome back to OLAP 2046. This weekend I'm going to be reviewing some Barbour quilted jackets that I own. Basically, I own two Eskdale quilted jackets I'm going to talk about. That's Eskdale. I may not be pronouncing it right. You could also reference this video if you're interested in something called a Littlesdale quilted jacket that Barbour makes. It's ideally the same jackets, but the Eskdale jackets which I own are a little bit more beefier, more winterized compared to a Littlesdale jacket, which is a lighter version of an Eskdale. The Eskdale I'm going to show you has a bit more to it in terms of keeping you protected from the weather and protected from wet weather as well. So I'm going to start off. These jackets, originally I bought mine in 2000, so I've had this for 15 years, and I've been wearing this about 15 years every winter, and I love these quilts. They're one of the warmest things in my closet right now. And I have worn these down to about 10 degrees in New York, where it's windy and cold, and just wearing this over like a thick sweater, a vest, and a thick scarf with a hat keeps you really warm down to like 10 degrees Fahrenheit, which is awesome for a simple overcoat. Just button snaps, two pockets here. There's a Barbour logo on this one. The newer ones don't really, I think the logo is invisible, but this one, the logo is yellow. It's a yellow gold logo. Simple quilted jacket. Just the two sleeves, the main section, the corduroy collar that comes up really high to keep you warm. And this one measures 21.5 inches across the chest. This is a size small. And it is about 31 inches from the collar, the bottom of the collar here, to the hem. So it's like 31 inches long, 21.5 inches across the chest. So it's really big for a size small. So I'm 5'8", 5'9", 155 pounds. I wear mediums. I'm a 38R suit. And this fits me, but it fits me really big. So the point of that is to layer, I guess, a lot of stuff underneath to keep you warm. Inside we have the zippered pocket here for, keys, wallets, whatever. And outside we have the two big pockets. You can put gloved hands in these pockets. They're really, really big, really comfortable, really warm pockets as well because it's quilted on both sides of the pocket. So you have the quilted inside and the quilted outside to keep your hands warm. Take this off so you guys can see some of the detail. On this is the green color, and this is the model number D372 Eskdale quilted jacket. And you could see it's really faded. I've been wearing this for 15 years. And it actually looks pretty good on the outside, but here's a bit of the tag. So it tells you the name of the jacket. This one is made in England. They do not make quilts in England anymore. All the quilts are made in Eastern Europe, like Bulgaria, Turkey, the Middle East, as well as some places in Asia. Barbour quilts are usually made now. So what I do is in the wintertime for that quilt, I have my Barbour tartan vest. It's my zip-in liner vest. It's basically a simple zip-in liner vest. So it gives you a little bit more warmth in the wintertime. So I put this under that quilt. It doesn't zip into that quilt. It's made to zip into a Barbour Eskdale or Beaufort jacket. A classic Barbour Eskdale, a classic Beaufort is what this zips into. But I still wear it with this jacket, as you see. It's a nice, perfect fit. So it fits really nice with this vest, and could even put a scarf underneath. And if you have a tartan scarf, it goes really nice with the quilt. Quilts are in style for some reason the last couple of years. I've had my quilt since 2000, so I've been wearing these jackets not because they were fashionable at the time. They were not actually fashionable at the time. But because I love Barbour, the brand, and I knew buying this in 2000, I paid $199 for this. The Littlesdale quilt, which is something I did own at one point, retailed for about $150, maybe $170, but this one was $200, $199 to $200. And I felt the price difference to get the Eskdale offered you a much more weather protection in terms of the beefiness. But if you have a tartan scarf, it goes really nice with a quilted jacket. And quilts are in style now, currently in 2015. So it looks really comfortable with the scarf. It's really warm. Put the collar up. And what I love about these jackets Barbour makes is it's tailored so well that the top button comes right up to my neck for the size. So there's no space here. Even though it is a roomy jacket for layers, there's no space in the openings. The armpit openings are also narrow, and the bonus is the sleeves are articulated on this jacket. So you can move around as much as you want. You're not gonna find articulated sleeve on a quilted jacket from another brand like Tommy Hilfiger or Ralph Lauren. Barbour is the only company I know that makes articulated sleeves on their jackets. So it's really easy to move around. It's a lot of flexibility in movement, which is kind of cool. And the jacket stays in place, you know, which is kind of cool for driving or doing activities in the wintertime. But these are active sporting jackets, so it's made for, I guess, someone that's going to be in outdoors for a long time, working with their hands, maybe shooting, hunting, riding a horse. And speaking of riding horses, in the back you have a vent snap here. Also, the brass gold snaps are on this jacket. All the original quilted jackets, the Little Sail and Eskdale, all had the brass gold snaps. The only thing about the snaps on this jacket, the snap system, is the button is painted and it will wear off over time from use. So keep that in mind. If you're buying a used one online, you might want to look into making sure, I don't know if it's something that could be repaired or repainted, but the paint does wear off. It's a brown-black paint over that button. The buttons are logoed with Barbour on them as well. Also, the stitching in some of the quilted jackets come loose over time. So I've looked into it, and most tailors could repair the stitching or restitch it for you for about $5 to $10. So just keep that in mind. I have another actually quilt that I wear more daily, same Eskdale quilt. So I have the black color here, and this is the black Eskdale, and this is an extra small actually. I'll tell you the story of that in a minute. And the D373 is the model number for that. This is also made in England. And I bought that one in 2000 and this one in 2001 I bought this. So, and this was my daily beater jacket for a lot of years. So it does have a little bit more wear and tear than that one. Whereas that one was like my formal quilt. So you can see the thread is coming loose in this one here. So it's something to look out for, but this could be repaired for about $15. I'm sorry, $5 to $10 at your local tailors. These you do not want to machine wash. You want to either sponge clean them at home, or you could take them into Barbour or Orvis, mail them in through Orvis if you're in New York or the States, or you can mail them to Barbour in the UK or Europe for about $20 for average, I think, to clean one of these, and they'll clean it, maybe reproof it, because these are proofed with a bit of a treatment to keep it water resistant in a shower. So these are shower-proof and storm-proof jackets. So this is the extra small, This is the extra small, and this measures 21 inches across the chest and about 30 inches down the spine from the collar to the hem. And this fits me like a 38-40 suit. Basically, it fits a little bit more snug. I don't really put layers onto this one. This is my daily commuting jacket that I've been wearing for the last 15 years around New York and the tri-state. Very comfortable jacket to wear. Very lightweight, keeps you really warm. The collar comes up. It's very versatile. Again, and you see this is extra small and it fits me like a normal medium in the US. And Barbour over the years have actually made these bigger from what I've heard. So if you're buying one of these now in the stores, it might fit a little bit different. I know Barbour has a heritage line where everything's tailored and slim fit, but the normal fit or the classic fit is going to be even bigger than these. So if you're about my size, you might actually be looking for an extra small in like a Little Sail or one of their newer quilts. A small or extra small. So keep that in mind. Also keep in mind they do make slim fit and heritage kind of brand stuff. So Barbour makes a lot more jackets than they used to 15 years ago. But this was one of my favorite jackets. I wore these daily for a lot of years, and it still looks brand new, both of these jackets. You know, I paid $100, $200 for both of these at Orvis in Manhattan. And it's a good investment because this lasted 15 years and it still looks brand new, even though the threads are coming out on the shoulder and the button here is rubbed out like I told you about. It still looks brand new. It's a great coat, and I think it's a good investment. And if this lasts me another 15 years, it would have been like I got it for free because of, you know, it's just been a good investment. So Barbour brand, I mean, that's why I love the brand, because you could buy a coat in like almost $19.99 and it looks like this in 2015. And it's fashionable now. Quilts are back in style. So it's a great investment. Not much more I could say about these quilts. I really like this one. It's a slim fit. It goes well with a tartan scarf. You wrap that up like that. And sleeves are articulated, so if you're commuting, you're holding on, strap hanging, it's very comfortable if you're working outside with your hands. You can move around a lot. You're not going to find this in a Ralph Lauren or a Tommy Hilfiger brand. Only Barbour is the only brand I know, maybe Belstaff, a couple of European brands, high-end jackets. They'll have that sleeve articulation, which is really, really cool. And it goes well with something like a duffel, you know, accessories, you know, accessorize with however you want. And that's it. I'm going to do another review on my Chelsea sports quilt jacket, but this is the Eskdale jacket. And if you're interested in a little stale, it's the same jacket minus the weatherproofing treatment on the outer layer of this. The little stale is a bit more shinier. It's lighter as well. It's more of a spring and early fall kind of jacket, quilt jacket. Whereas this one is a winter quilt. You can wear this over lots of layers, and that waterproof outer, it's gonna keep you dry and warm from the elements. Really cool jacket. Barbour don't make these anymore, so you probably might be able to find one of these older ones on auction site or something like that. But the newer ones look a little bit different. They're not made in the UK, so the quality may be a little different. I haven't purchased those, so just keep that in mind. These jackets are made in England, and they're from 15 to 20 years ago. So really love these jackets. Great items to pick up if you can. Thank you. More videos coming soon. I know people have been requesting me to do more car videos, the BMW Mercedes videos that I started this channel doing. Will, if I have chance during the winter, to go back and maybe pop the hood of my old BMW and do some modifications and take some videos of that car, as well as answer some of the questions I've been getting about the BMW Mercedes Benz kind of stuff in my channel. But these reviews, the gear reviews and the clothing reviews and product reviews, are much easier for me to do. It's 10 minutes it takes to do. I don't really do the editing or the fancy stuff. I just shoot them and post them up on the YouTube channel. So subscribe, like, thumbs up this video if you like it. More coming. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.